Hey, I want to do a short video today on inventory and what I would have done differently from the start. And I'm learning this more and more lately. And I wanted to maybe help you from the beginning, or if you're having problems with your inventory. So stay tuned for that. My name is Marion, and I am a reseller on Poshmark, some other platforms, and also on at the Real Real. I send things into the Real Real. I had a retail store until the end of 2021, and then I said, to heck with this. My husband and I were like, yeah, forget all these bills. And I went back to reselling online. I had started just out of my closet, but I love thrifting. So I took it to another level. Oh boy. And now here I am. So I am the smiley thrifter on most social media. I also go under Attire and Beyond because that was the name of my store. So my customers know me as that, but they're getting used to the smiley thrifter. But today I want to talk to you about your inventory. And please excuse me if some days you might say, why am I just seeing this part of her? Well, I have an illness that keeps me home working, and I work from the couch. I will find a better setup someday, but right now this is what works for me. So I hope that you can just focus on what I am trying to get across. And if you see my eyeglasses are off, it's only because too much light was showing in them. So anyway, here we go. When I started, I was very disorganized, like most of us are, not everybody, but even the most organized people wouldn't really know how to organize as a reseller. At least I don't think, because I hear some people that I know who are very organized and they still had a problem with their inventory over and over again. So let me start by saying what I do for inventory. If you haven't watched me before, can I pick that up? Nah, it's going to be too heavy. So I put my inventory in the plastic containers. If I think about it, I hope I do. I'll put a picture at the end. If you really need to see it and I forget, please just comment below and I'll put it in. Sometimes I forget after the fact. And that's how I started with the covers, right? And as I watch more and more videos of other people who are reselling, I see what they do, and it definitely is a lot easier. So the way I have them, just so you can get an idea, is stacked on top of each other. So every single time I have to get something out, I have to move them. You've got to move it. And I have to move them and move some out of the way and push some out of the way and all that wonderful stuff. When I watch resellers who have shelves, but they also have little sheds, but they have shelves and they just put things in boxes or in these clear containers or in any containers, but they leave the top open and they just kind of throw them in. Me, I roll up clothes so that they don't get wrinkled. I'd say I have maybe 50 in each box, 50 things, maybe 25 to 50, depending on the size. And I have many boxes. Yeah. So because of the retail store, mostly, but I am still purchasing things that I like selling now that sell better than anything that's in my closet. Here's the problem. When you have inventory like this, besides having to move things, if you put something in the wrong container, you're totally screwed. It's a little easier in the open containers where you don't have to move anything. I mean, you can look through every one of those if you had to in a not short period of time, but in less period of time, because you're not worried about folding. You're not worried about all that kind of stuff. You're not worried about covering, putting another thing on top. So here's what I have to say as the reseller with the crazy amount of clothing because of the retail store, crazy amount of items, who has them stacked on top of each other. Here's what I have to say. Don't do it. Please don't do that. Please. If you see that you have too much inventory and you have to do that, don't buy anything else until you get rid of it. See, that's what I am doing now with Not with clothing. I'm not buying clothing at all because I have so much of it that's still not listed. But I am buying the little things that I know sell, and they're very inexpensive. So, but they sell for a lot. I don't know why I'm telling you all that. Anyway, inventory, get it from the beginning, get it straight. Everybody does it a little bit different. I put letters, wait, no, I no longer put letters on my boxes. In the beginning, I used to put letters. You can do it any way you want. Now I put the date that they go in there, because then at least I can look and see what else I bought. And even if it's in the wrong container, I know it'll be close to that date, because sometimes I'll do 3 containers in one day. And, or you put in the wrong number. Instead of 3123, it's 3223. I've done that too. Not a lot, but enough to drive you crazy when someone orders something and you think you know exactly where it is. So number, letter, whatever it is that makes you happy. I don't care if you put a sticker of a rabbit on it. Just make sure you put in your SKU a rabbit. Whatever. I know some resellers who put other reseller stickers. So, and they put, it's in the smiley thrifter bin. So whatever floats your boat, just please do that from the beginning. And you don't have to listen to what I did. Okay. I cut out the letters. I had to be a little miscreative. One for each side. Don't do that. Now I write on my things. I don't care. They're mine. If I have to cross them out and put other things in them, I don't care. But I do write in magic marker, permanent magic marker, my numbers, and that's how I find it easily. But searching for inventory is never easy. Well, if you don't have the right system. But I do see, like I said, the best resellers that can't find things sometimes. So don't do the stacking system unless it's in shelving. That's my best advice. Get a type of system. Make sure. Some people also do, forget about the make sure. Some people also do the boxes, and then they number each thing within. They already put it in plastic, and if it's A, it'll be A1 in there, A2, A3, and they could just look through it very easily. I have way too much inventory to do that. But if you're just beginning, you can literally just put it in a Ziploc bag. Whenever I look down, I'm looking for something to show you, but I don't have a Ziploc bag here. But I know that everybody pretty much knows what a Ziploc bag is, where you just can close the top, and then you can put on the outside, whether you write it on there if it's easier, whether you write it on something else and put it on there, just so that there's a number. And then on your front, it'll say A1 to 20, whatever, and it'll be very, very easy. What I might do is look for some pictures online to put at the end of this video so that you can get an idea of what I'm talking about. I'll also put in my own pictures. I will remember. You will remind me if I don't. And this way you can get an idea of what I'm talking about, because I see so many different systems. I also see a few people have the scanning system, and I think that's good as you get more and more, but I really think that you have a lot more of a chance of finding things if you don't have the scanning system, if you have a number system, a SKU system, something that'll help you to find things quickly. The other thing about inventory, just quickly, is do yourself a favor. And this is just what I know has worked for me. I'm not going to say I always do it, because I don't. But when I get the things, I bring them home, I take pictures, then I just put one picture up in Poshmark or wherever, and I put in the SKU number that I put it in. You don't have to complete it. Just get it in a box and get it, or in a bag. Some people put all their stuff in bags. Whatever works for you, you do, but make sure you have some kind of system to find things, because as you get bigger and bigger, if you want to, you will not be able to find some things. I can guarantee you that. I would bet my life on it. So just thought I'd share with you. If you like content like this, give me a like. Also, ring that bell and hit that subscribe button first, and then ring that bell if you'd like to get notified whenever I do content such as this. So, as always, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.